So Donald Trump's Truth Social stock closed today at $20.10 a share. It has lost half of its value since it had a slight surge after Donald Trump was a victim of an assassination attempt in Pennsylvania at the end of July. Now, what has happened in that time frame? Why has it dropped so bad? Well, since then, Joe Biden has just dropped out of the presidential race. Vice President Kamala Harris has become the Democratic nominee and is just surging in almost every poll. Confidence in whether or not Donald Trump would win a second term has dropped, and in so doing, has dropped people's confidence in Truth Social. One of the reasons it was staying where it was as a platform and why it was able to keep the stock price where it was this idea that when Donald Trump became president, he was going to require all government offices for their official accounts not use Twitter or X, depending on what you want to call it, but instead open their official accounts on Truth Social. And they thought that that was going to drive up usage and make people flock to the site, therefore generating revenue, things like that, and that was buoying the stock price and keeping it up. But since then, it has continued to drop. Like I said, it closed at $20.10, and it's going to continue to drop. Donald Trump owns 60% of Truth Social. He is, right now, it sounds like he is eligible as of September 20th to start making sales of at least some, if not all, of that 60% of the shares that he owns. The minute he goes to sell his shares, the price is going to tank even farther. When a majority shareholder starts to sell any of their equity and their shares out of a company that's already declining, the bottom will drop out. So he would have to sell all of his shares almost immediately, but the minute he sells them, the price is going to drop and it's going to be in free fall. Like I said before, I think this is going to end up a penny stock. The company has quarter after quarter lost money. I don't know how it is still operational at the rate it is hemorrhaging money, other than Donald Trump is funneling money out of his campaign and out of the RNC to prop this social media site up. So those that have invested in Truth Social are going to lose a lot of money. The only thing that could rebound this price is if somehow Donald Trump were to win the presidency or regain the momentum in the presidential race to where people thought he was going to win the presidency. And I don't see any of those things happening anytime soon. The price is going to continue to plummet. And like I said, I think it's going to become a penny stock before long. Maybe not prior to this deadline where Donald Trump could start to sell off his shares. But you know that if the price continues to plummet, the minute he's allowed to start selling shares, he's going to sell them to cash out whatever he can, because he needs that liquidity, he needs that cash value, and the rest of his shareholders are going to be the ones to suffer.